Hey y'all, we're back. Welcome back to T-Dawg Kustomz Model Car Garage. Last video we shot the clear on the Hornet. Excuse me. And it's looking good. We've got this square body slot truck ready to put a coat of primer on it. So that's what we're going to do now. This is almost empty, but it's enough to do this. All right, here we go. All right, let that tack up. Once we get this thing in primer, let it cure out. We'll look at the body work, see if we need any more body work, and I'm sure it does. Once we get the body work done and everything, she'll be ready for paint. I still haven't decided on a color yet. I'm kind of tossed up between a few colors I'm looking at right now. If anybody has some pretty cool suggestions, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's see what we got, y'all. That don't look half bad. Okay, I see one place on the hood that needs addressing. Man, everything else is not bad, not bad. Let's let that thing sit there. I may do one more coat on that, I don't know. Well, let's let it sit there for a few minutes and see what we have. After this truck right here, we'll have to see what we got next, if we've got another job, or if I'm going to build one for myself, or I've got a few here I need to finish. And I need to get on them soon. But I got a few things down here that we're going to try to make a slot car out of. Stay tuned for those. You're not going to want to miss them. I got some pretty cool stuff down here. But more on that later. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. I think I'm gonna do just one more. All right. Okay, guys. I think that's going to work, man. I think that's going to work. I'm not going to move it around a lot right now because I don't want to get any dust in the paint. That's one thing about it. I don't care what you do. You got a chance of getting dust in your paint. One thing that I do, that I was taught, is the bottom, if you've got a spray booth, the very bottom, of course you've got a piece of cardboard or something in the bottom. Before you paint a body in there, take you some Windex or some water in a bottle, spray, whatever, and spray that floor down, knock that dust down. The professional auto body guys, they wet their floors down. I know, I've watched them. So that keeps your it keeps your dust down. You know, you don't want dust in your paint job, because then you got to sand it back out. You got to do a bunch of buffing and all that. And if I can keep from that, I don't want to do that. If I have to, well, so be it. But anyway, I think man, that's going to get us right there. Yeah. Let him cure. And I got some other stuff I got to do. All right, let's see. Okay, so I've got the form out here where you can see them here. Like I've showed you before. That's what sticks out of up out of the hood. Of course, that'll be painted black, and we'll give it some accents and stuff. And then these, see if I can do this without dropping it. These little bitty bull horns. Bear with me. There you go. There's two of them. The holes are already drilled. It's ready to go that way. I know you can hear me a lot better. We're going to black wash the grill and do that. And we'll open this up here. EMC. Like I said, we'll black wash that. And that'll look really good. Speaking of black washing it, why don't we just do that? Anybody that's never done this before? Right there's what I'm using. Good old Tamiya panel line accent color. Shake it up real good. Ooh, I ain't had that off for a minute. And then it comes with this little brush. See? And then you come here and just fill in the holes with the accent a little bit more. May have to do it twice. Sometimes you got to do it twice. It don't always like to take the first time. I mean, this stuff is really thin. This is what you use to make your engine, when you build your engine. If you want to make it look a little greasy or just a little used, stuff right here. You don't want real heavy coats when you do it. Get it down in there. Take a paper towel and you can wipe off the excess. So and then just brush over it like that right there. You can see where it comes off on there. Just like so. Now you can use paint to do this with. I don't know, what y'all use as far as paint, brush paint. I use acrylic, craft paint. People have asked me, well, why do you do that? Well, for one thing, it's easy to use. And for another thing, and I tell you what, this is very appealing to me, water cleanup. I got a water bowl right here. And all you got to do is you put your brush down in there, and don't slam it or nothing like that. Just kind of swish it around, and then lay it here and lay it there inside the water. And then take a paper towel and do this to it, you know, with that brush. And if you still don't have it all out there, stick it down in the water again, swish it around a little bit, do it again. It's simple. You don't have to use thinner or nothing like that, which there's certain things you use thinner for. That's one you don't have to. So little tip for y'all. I hope it'll help somebody out. I'm gonna do it one more time. Maybe take the hair dryer to it. They call me the mad scientist. Oh, I never said I was right, but I ain't left, okay? I'm gonna go heavy this time. I'm gonna let it dry good, and then we'll wipe it off. Oh, that might be the one right there, guys. That might be the one. What do you think, y'all? A lot better, huh? You know what? I think we're going to go with that. That looks more like the picture to me. So we're going to set that. Need to do some little bit of orange right there. The results speak for themselves. Well, that part's done. All right, so I'm going to put this little jewel right here on our little clip, and that way I can paint it. Same with this one. Put it on a little clip. See? Put that on clip. Good boy. Now the engine, let's see how we're gonna do this here. Let's try this. Although you gotta be careful, guys, with these 3D printed parts, man. They are brittle. They're good stuff. Don't get me wrong, but they are brittle, so you got to be careful with these. I'll try one of these clips up here. That'll work. Okay? And then if I want to try this, might work now, huh? Ta-da! All right. Okay, we're done with the panel line accent color. Come in here and get me some semi-gloss black. Oh, that's Model Master acrylic. Okay, nothing wrong with that. That's one of them cheap brushes I use to brush Mod Podge on the glass. I'll try to remember to do a video on that for you guys. Mod Podge for your glass, guys. It dries clear. If you do get it on your glass, you just scrape it off, because it's great stuff. I believe that one will do the trick. So we'll, as always, guys, just overlook the hands. They're shaky. I like the way that paint goes on. It just flows. It's the old Model Master semi-gloss black. It looks better, huh? All right. Let's go in for another. Always wipe your excess paint off of your brush. You don't want to go in too heavy when you're painting these things. And the reason for that is you can end up with runs, blotchy paint, and that just ain't, it just don't look good, guys. So if you're new at this, that's what I'm encouraging you to do. For one thing, get you a good brush. You don't have to buy expensive brushes. You can buy cheap brushes and they work just as well. That's gonna work, guys. I've got one of these things that you put these down into. They're styrofoam inside and it's a plastic case on the outside, and it's got holes in the top, and these go in. And I don't know how many of you have gotten any of those, but I think I got mine on Amazon. It wasn't that much. It definitely comes in handy for these things right here. All right, now we're gonna put some semi-gloss black. I'm pretty sure I still got enough. Yep, I do. Still got enough on the brush to paint this one too. There you have it. All right. Now that one's done. Okay, let's see. We've got the engine, except for the belt and pulley. We've got it painted. We've got the bull horns. We got those painted with semi-gloss. Now, one thing that I've had to learn over the years, and I recommend that you do, when you open up these bottles of paint, before you close that bad boy up, take and clean your lid, okay? And then come over here and clean the outer rim of the bottle, okay? The reason you do this is because the next time I go to open up that bottle, it won't be hard to open next time. But now if I'd let that paint dry inside there, I'd had to get the pliers out for that thing. Okay, so little tip for those of you that can use it. I hope it'll help somebody. Okay, guys, so now we're going to get probably a smaller brush. Now let's get some flat black. One thing about these craft paints, they're usually really thick, and when they're like that, when I open them up, I'll see just how thick it is and see if I don't want to, yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of water in that. What I do is, I mean, y'all do it however you want to, but I usually just take that lid right there and dip it down in my water, put it on there. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. So now, we're gonna get this. This ain't gonna take much because there ain't much here. Always make sure you paint the front part and the rear part of your belts, guys. Let's see how much of a difference you can tell. You can tell it. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I can. So, very good. Once again, guys, take that paper towel or whatever you got handy right there, run that sucker around inside that lid. Okay. And on the outside of the bottle. Next time I go to open that, it won't be hard to open. Now, I'm gonna take this thing and I'm gonna do the pulley. And then I'm gonna look into something to do the inside the holes, the 3-hole on the blower hat. I usually try to do something with a good old Sharpie, silver Sharpie. Sweet. I can live with that. Okay, now, we got a little bit accomplished today, didn't we? Appreciate you tuning in with me. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, that like button. Let us know what you think of the channel. We're new at this, but we're having fun. That's the main thing. We're having fun. So, like I said, anything that I can do to help somebody, to teach somebody how to build these little plastic model cars, and you know, that's my goal here. It's not to show off or anything like that. I don't have anything to show off, but it's to help somebody out. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to Manny of Manny's Scale Modeling Podcasts. I think that's right. I've got his card over here somewhere. I'll bring it over here and we'll do a shout out with a card for him. I need to get me a shop card made so I can show that to y'all. So we'll be working on that. Other things coming up, guys. I'm excited to get some more content for you guys and get it out there. And I just want to be a help. That's all, guys. I'm having fun doing this. I appreciate Manny for getting me into this. I appreciate the support I get from my brothers and my family. And most of all, I thank God. I appreciate every one of you, and I appreciate you tuning in. Catch us next time on T-Dawg Kustomz Model Car Garage. Bye, guys.